3e to the 3x dx. And then I will simplify again. So I'll just take everything here. Oh, I haven't even paused a video. So I have, well, I guess I can simplify a little bit. Negative e to the 3x over 4 cosine of 4x. That becomes a positive plus, and I'm going to take that and that out in front. So I have plus 3 over 4 times the integral and the e to the 3x cosine of 4x dx. What is this? Look at this. This is exactly what we had before. Who? Wait. So actually, we're getting close to being done. It's a long one. So this is actually the original. So what does that mean? That means I'm gonna do some writing. I'm gonna write all of this. Man, I wish it was on a piece of paper. I'm gonna write all of this all at once. Actually, I can change this. So there we go. We have all of that, and I'm gonna actually just rewrite it all. So where do I start? This is why it's super important to just go slow, be careful, and be organized. So the first thing, here's the original. The first thing I'm going to write down is that. So I'll do that. And I'm going to do it over here. E to the 3x over 4 times sine of 4x. So e to the 3x over 4 times sine of 4x. And then I have this minus sign. So minus, and I put a circle around it. So I already know I'm going to have to distribute that negative. And, I also put a circle around the 3/4. So I guess I'll do that too. 3/4. And I know, since I put a circle around it, I know I'm going to have to distribute that. And then inside there, I have all of this. So I'll write that. I forgot something. No, I'm going to keep going, though. And I'll put it in at the end. You'll see. You'll see, sweeties. What? So then we have all of this stuff. So I'll rewrite that. Negative e to the 3x over 4 cosine. Negative e to the 3x over 4 cosine 4x. Plus 3/4 times the original integral, which was e to the 3x cosine of 4x. Now, why am I writing it all over again? Well, first I'm going to close this, and then I'll close that. Why did I write it all over again? Well, if I look at this, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so we can see. The original, so this is actually why I write the original. I'm going to copy that down again. The original was e to the 3x cosine of 4x dx. And that equals all of that stuff. But the important part is I notice that this is the original. I'm going to just change it to I. I'm going to call that I. I'm going to name it I. And then I'll name that I. So really what I have is an equation. I equals e to the 3x over 4 sine of 4x. This takes a lot of patience. And then I'm going to distribute things. So I would get positive 3e to the 3x over, looks like 16 cosine of 4x. What did I just do? I took the negative and the 3/4 and I distributed it there. And then I'll take the negative and the 3/4 and I'll distribute it there. So I'll get minus 9/16 of I. So times I. Well, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Because watch what happens. I can solve for I now. Because I was the original. So I'm gonna group the i's and solve for it. So I'll add 9/16 I over to the other side. And what do I have? I plus 9 over 16 I equals, now I'm going to start factoring, so that goes away. I can factor out an e to the 3x, so I will do that, and a 4 from the bottom, yeah? So I'll factor out e to the 3x over 4. That leaves me with sine of 4x plus 3/4 cosine of 4x, and I would have a, well, I guess I could factor out an I as well, so I'll do that. It's a long process, but you only have 3 problems to do, so stop complaining. 9 over 16, whatever that is, and then equals all of this. So e to the 3x over 4 times sine of 4x plus 3 over 4 cosine of 4x. And I will divide by all of that. So I, which is my original integral, that's equal to all of this. E to the 3x over 4 times sine of 4x plus 3 over 4 cosine of the 4x, all divided by, what is this? 16 over 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 23, 24, 25. I think it's all over 25 divided by 16. I don't know. That part might be wrong, but I don't really care. And then also, here's the thing. At some point, we would have gotten a plus c. So, like, with any of the integrals that we actually did evaluate, we would have gotten a plus c. So you can just tack on a plus c at the very end. Don't forget that part. Just tack on a plus c, because we are taking an indefinite integral right here. So there will be a plus c. And that's your answer. You could flip stuff over and simplify, but I don't want to. This is the answer. So let's review the steps real quick. First, use U substitution. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. I misspoke. But first, use integration by parts and see what you get. And then rewrite it. And, I can use integration by parts again. So do it again. And then see what you get. And once you get back to the original, sometimes it takes a bit, but once you get back to the original, you can write it as one long equation and solve for the original. And then tack on the plus c, because it is an indefinite integral. So tack on a plus c. And that's it. Okay, wow, that's a long video. I'm going to split it up.